Hi everyone, me again. Had some people ask about exercise 1. Wanted to walk through that in a video that you could view outside of class. So let's get started. First, I'm going to go to Classroom. I'm going to pull up the drawing of the part that we're going to make. Going to take some notes, just so we kind of have those in the back of our mind. First thing, the outer diameter is 80 millimeters. Okay, the thickness is 5 millimeters. We have an inner construction line circle that is 56 millimeters in diameter. We have 3 smaller circles that are 10 millimeters in diameter, and an inner circle with a 28 millimeter diameter that also has tangent lines going to the outside edge. So we're going to start here from the outside, work our way in. So let's get started. Start with a sketch. We're going to use our top plane. Press N on our keyboard for normal. Most of the time I tell you it doesn't really matter where you start. For this particular drawing, I like to start at the origin. It's going to make our 10 millimeter circles easier to draw. I'm going to draw a circle. It's going to give me a measurement in inches. I'm going to type in 80 mm for millimeters. It's going to convert my inches to millimeters for me. I am then going to draw a construction line circle with a diameter of 56 millimeters and an inner circle with a diameter of 28 millimeters. Again, turning off the construction line option there. 28. All right, so now I've got some numbers on top here, so I'm just going to move these out of my way because they're just kind of there. Now I'm going to grab my line tool, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line here, a little bit above my inner circle. And I'm going to do the same thing a little bit below my inner circle. All right. Now, I need to make these two lines tangent to this circle. Okay, these lines are already constrained with a horizontal constraint, so we don't have to worry about them becoming angled lines, but we do want them to be tangential to the circle. So we're going to use our tangent constraint. We're going to click on our line. We're going to click on the circle. We're going to do the same thing down here, line, circle. And that pulls those two lines up so they're touching at one location. All right. So now I'm going to go back to my drawing, and I'm going to say, okay, I need to erase all of these lines here. So I'm going to use my scissors, my trim tool. I'm going to trim here. I can actually trim that one as well. And here. I can trim this extra piece and this extra piece, as well as this and this. Makes it so you don't have to really worry about how long your lines are, because you can trim them to an intersection here. Now I need to put my 10 millimeter circles. So grab my circle tool, going to hover at my origin, or the center point of my circle, going to come straight down until I intersect with my construction line circle. And there I'm going to put a 10 millimeter circle. Now, this circle needs to be copied and be put here and here. So the way we do that is we have the linear pattern tool. Inside of the linear pattern tool is the circular pattern tool. And when I click that, okay, if I hover here, it's going to tell me, select the tool, select the entities to pattern, specify the number of instances, and then you can drag the manipulator to determine size of arc for an open pattern, drag center point of the pattern to determine the diameter of the pattern circle. So, because we are on the origin, on this center point, it's very easy for us. We're going to click here on our circle, the little 10 millimeter circle, and we notice that it has 1, 2, 3 at 120 degree increments. But we need them at 90 degree increments. And the best way to do that is to increase our quantity to 4. And that gives us a circle, a small circle at 0, 90, 180, and 270 degrees. And that completes it. Okay. This last circle we can actually delete because it isn't important. We'll finish our sketch. We will then extrude in a new extrude 5 millimeters. And that's it. All right. Feel free to email me with any questions. I hope this was helpful.